What do you think is the most important driver of purpose? Does it always have to come from the top? Does it come from customers? Does it come from, an individual's inspiration? What have you seen that's been the most powerful?
Yeah, I think the answer is it comes from all those different angles. I guess when I talk about purpose, I'm talking from a perspective working in many commercial organizations. We are, commercial businesses having to drive profit and revenue for shareholders, and ultimately deliver that back, through the ways in which we do that. And so, there is a commercial reality of why we exist. But I think, to Sarah's point, it's more than that. It's about what our customers expect from a brand in the technology space, which is where I've mainly worked. That is more demanding than understanding a kind of value proposition or an offering. It's about really, something bigger, because, typically the buyers of technology or the investors in technology want to see something different now, and purpose in the past was very about almost like a mission statement. Now it's about something around philanthropy or giving back or something extra to that, and that needs to be part of it. I think as well, the work environment has changed as well. Employees, want to feel part of a company that has a direction and understand that they are part of something that's worthwhile as well. So I think that's really important. But I think you do need the leadership to drive that through. And I think where I've seen purpose be, really impactful and successful is where it's not just something dreamt up in an ivory tower. You have leadership who are committed to, to driving this through the way the organization behaves, making sure employees understand this, and making sure the way we deliver our products, services, and the way employees go about their data activities is in line with that purpose.
Right.
So I think, to answer your question, I don't think it comes from one or the other. I think you need all three. You need the customer desire, I think you need the employee's desire, and I think you need the management will to make it happen.
So Gyro is a marketing agency, and we're seeing a lot of briefs from clients where they see the need to build a brand that's attractive to potential employees, because they see the barrier to growth as not being able to attract the right talent. Yeah. So it is coming from leadership, but it's a recognition that employees join a brand that they want to associate themselves with, and they want to feel there's a reason for them to get up in the morning, which is the social purpose. They're doing something beneficial, not just to make money for people, but to actually do something good in the world.
When you have a client who you find comes to you and says, I want to work on purpose, or I want to strengthen our purpose, or make sure that our communications programs really underline our purpose. How do you challenge them around being authentic and true, and not just thinking of this as a campaign?
So I guess we call it an inside out brand development process. So we are quite challenging in the types of questions we ask them, what type of company they want to be, what that means in the products and services they create, their behaviours, how they do business, because you have to be authentic, because people know that about brand washing in B2B as well as B2C, so you have to be true. So if you think in B2B, a lot of the touch points with the brand are with sales. In that face-to-face channel, it needs to be live and breathed. To your point, actually, that it needs to be employees as well as leaders, as well as customers. So it's making sure they can deliver those things in all those areas. Otherwise, it is a campaign, and you'd probably be better off spending your money somewhere else, because if
in a targeted way, right?
And we all know the stories of where it's backfired in a lot of B2C brands. So you have to be authentic and walk the walk.
I mean, your business relies so much on data. Callsign, kind of probably gets up in the morning and lives and breathes data. Talk about how that translates back to the purpose and choices that you have to make.
I think, thank you, Lou. I mean, as you say, we are all about data, it's identity, so it's gathering information. And if we start off by saying it's got to be simple and secure, when it comes to identity, we have to make sure that we don't take more data than we need to verify an identity. We secure it. We in no way would exploit it or sell it, no matter how much temptation was on the business model, because fundamentally we'd be out of business. And I think to the points that you've all made, it helps us with our employees that we bring on board and the decisions they make. Right. They know the type of company they're been brought on with, that they've joined, that they've made a decision to do, as they are tested with decisions, it helps guide them as a sort of North Star.
Right.
And so it governs data, it governs decision making, and we have to live and breathe by that purpose the whole way through.